I've literally spent weeks attempting to write down clearly an explanation of why I hate Xbox 360 and love Nintendo's little white box. But you know what? Everything I write down makes absolutely no sense. So everyone should just go out now, buy an Xbox 360. I might even buy one. I would love to play Jet Set Radio Future and Panzer Dragoon or Tar. Both games from a cool little company named Sega. Sega used to make consoles until it all went to bollocks when Microsoft came along and released the Xbox. Microsoft had a fine tradition of releasing stable operating systems like Windows ME or 3.1. And my personal favourite, Win95, also known as steaming pile of dysentery. Windows is to computers what McDonald's is to food. Everyone knows it's swill, but for some bizarro reason, they continue eating it. Microsoft saw an opportunity in the console market and seized it. And why wouldn't they? They had steel cap boots and very long pockets. And so, they thought, frank it. Let's make some video games. The first thing I'm gonna do when I get an Xbox is to get on Xbox 360 Live Arcade and download Pac-Man CE, which I'm dying to play, get a high score and compare it to my hardcore buddy high scores, and then maybe play a bit of COD. Because I got nothing against hardcore gamers. The hardcore gamer has always been a bit smelly though. The hardcorer was around in the 80s, when I was a young whippersnapper. They hobbled around PCs, playing mainly dull adventure games. A typical PC had a monitor that sometimes displayed colour, but other times just shades of green. PCs also featured the amazing PC speaker. It sounded like a senile mouse caught in an automatic cheese grater. Hardcore gamers love to tweak their PCs. They also like to upgrade. The cool fun was had on the microcomputers and the cool consoles. Good, clean fun, enjoyed by everybody, not the hardcore dupest few. The dupers started to become dominant in the late 90s with their first-person shooters. The Xbox is a crown prince of the hardcore dupest gamer, and that's why I love it so much. Groups of dupest gamers sometimes came together for LAN parties. Do you know what LAN stands for? Losers and needle dicks. The hardcore gamer laughed at the Wii upon its release, and the majority of the hardcore smelly pants video gaming media wrote it off also. It's outsold the Xbox 360 and the PS3 put together. It's a big middle finger up to the hardcore gamer, and for that I love it. In the 80s, new genres of game types, new ways to interact with games were popping up all the time, and it was exciting. Games had wow factor, and then it seemed to stop. It seemed like all we're going to get is real-time freaking strategy games, MMORPGs and FPSs, and that's it. The Wii has made me go wow again. A much wider demographic of people are playing video games now. Old people and young people enjoy the Wii, and the hardcore is still around. It means more people are playing video games, and that's a cool thing. Personally, I have an amazing bunch of Wii games that I play now and I'll play into the future, and a good little bunch of hardcore titles on the PS3. I love Nazi Zombies, and I played through Ico this year, and it was just freaking amazing. Anyone that thinks a video game cannot be a form of art is totally wrong and should play this and be proved wrong. For someone to enjoy it, though, they have to be gaming literate. It's a really cool time to be into video games, right here and now. You can play your art housey style games on the nearly obsolete PS2, Akami and Ico, for instance. You've got cool hardcore titles like the COD series on the PS3 or the Xbox 360 if you must. And of course everything that's available on the Wii. There's also innovation in mobile gaming. Now I've been rolling the Wii Sports footage for the duration of my spiel because it's a landmark video game. It generally got pretty average reviews upon release, and that's really unfair. Most of the reviewers pinned two little words onto the game, namely, no depth. Wii Sports might not have the kind of depth that these monkey reviewers, oh yeah, you Matt Casamassina, lust for, but it does have its own special kind of depth. You cannot explore, love, cheat, or defile when playing Wii Sports. Wii Sports has lots of rules, but guess what? So does life, man. If you jump on a skateboard, gravity really sucks. Gravity can hurt you. And it's a sucky rule. In Wii bowling, you just simply throw a ball at some pins. The depth is found in mastering, backswing, spin, etc, etc, just like in real life. Wii Sports bowling is a very, very good emulation of bowling in the real world. And therefore, it is fun and has depth. So wake up, Matt Casamassina! You and your hardcore buddy gamers are drongos.